Safety Moment with Waliullah.
Yes, welcome to another episode of Safety Moment with Waliullah. This time around, we'll be talking about risk management techniques used in the process industries. And today we'll be giving the difference between HAZOP and hazard. HAZOP means hazard and operability, while hazard means hazard identification. They are all risk management study techniques that is being used to put control measures in place. When we talk about HAZOP, HAZOP actually is a bottom-up technique that uses events, prediction of events, giving analysis of events that could occur in order that control measures can be put in place. What do I mean? They use a P&ID. It is being used in a P&ID, that is pipe and instrumentation diagrams, in which each section is broken down into subsections. That is, the whole diagram of the process industries is broken down into subsections, and each subsection has its own node. Now, each node is now identified by a parameter that could go off, on, increase or decrease. For example, when you have a parameter like temperature, that is an event that could happen. That is a parameter. An event that could happen is there can be an increase in temperature or reduction in temperature. So they use parameters like we're talking about parameters like temperature, we're talking about pressure, we're talking about flow rate, we're talking about a lot of parameters. So now what they do in HAZOP is that they look at, okay, if you have less temperature in this particular part of the equipment, what will happen in this particular process, what could happen, what are the consequences? If you have high temperature, what will happen? If you have no temperature, what will happen? So they analyze based on what? Based on what could happen. That's why it's the bottom up. They look at the event and what could make the process to leave the design control, that is the safe working envelope. What could make the process to deviate from the what? From the operating condition. And they will now put controls in place to make sure that it stays within that operating condition. Like I made the example of temperature. Another one is pressure. When we have no pressure, okay, when there's low pressure in this part of the system, what will happen? What are the consequences? What are the consequences and what will happen to the system and what are the control measures? So that is that about HAZOP. It's a bottom-up system to look at events that could happen that could make the system to live, to work, to go outside the operating condition, and they will try to put control measures in place to bring it back to the condition. And this is done at the design stage of the process industry. While HAZOP is cost-driven, HAZOP is consequence-driven. What do I mean? HAZOP actually means hazard identification. And in this case, you are identifying a particular hazard. Unlike HAZOP, when you are looking at what could happen to the system in terms of the parameters that you are considering, maybe an increase or a decrease. In this case, you are looking at the particular hazard that could happen, the consequence of the hazard, and the requirement for risk reduction to bring the system back into operation before changes can be made to existing plants. HAZOP, unlike HAZOP, also considers process hazard and non-process hazard. HAZOP is a top-down event, top-down techniques, unlike HAZOP, which is bottom-up. In top-down event, you are looking at a particular hazard that you are trying to avoid, and you are trying to put it into the system to see the consequences if it could affect the system. And if it could affect the system, you look at, just like in our normal risk assessment, you look at probability and severity. You also look at these parameters inside the hazard. In hazard, after identifying keywords in the hazard, the actual hazard that you want to avoid, you are now looking. The hazard can include overpressure, overtemperature, toxic release, etc. And you are trying to look if these hazards can be realized in what? In the system. If this hazard can be realized in the process. Most times, the hazard is always being identified in escape routes, where there is location, that is the drawing, escape route drawings, where there is location of emergency shut-off valve, deluge system, where there is location of emergency systems in general. And that is what makes HAZOP to be different from HAZOP. And based on my explanation, I think you'll be able to realize how hazard can easily be identified based on the kind of techniques they use, the type of process they use, how they operate, and how it's being done. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Safety Moment with Aliola. Do remember to always join us as we give weekly, daily, periodical topics on safety-related issues in our homes, in our industries, in safety as a whole, and safety in life and safety as a profession in general. I hope you will use this opportunity to also subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can continue to get updates from me. You can also follow me on Instagram at Waliola Safety World, and also on YouTube at Safety World. Thank you and God bless you. Ciao, ciao.